In peaceful Willowbrook Village, the ancient clock tower that chimed every hour for 200 years suddenly stopped. Morning mist danced between cobblestone streets, but something important was wrong, leaving everyone confused about time. 8-year-old Sam Thompson woke to silence instead of familiar chimes. Bright sunlight streamed through his window, but without the tower's voice, he couldn't tell if he was late or early for school today. Downstairs in the warm kitchen, Sam found his parents looking puzzled and worried. His mother checked her phone while father tapped his watch, both trying to figure out the correct time without their tower's guidance. 7-year-old Naya Patel sat in her magical garden, watching birds through colorful binoculars. Today the birds seemed restless and confused, flying in worried circles instead of following their usual happy morning routines around the flowers. The village square filled with confused neighbors pointing at the silent tower. Shop owners opened stores at different times, children arrived early or late for school, and everyone shared theories about the mystery. Determined to help solve this puzzle, Sam grabbed his red toolbox and brass compass. The familiar weight of his grandfather's tools gave him confidence as he walked purposefully toward the village square. Naya packed her bird-watching supplies into her woven basket with quiet determination. The restless birds convinced her something was seriously wrong, and her gentle heart wanted to help restore the village's natural harmony. In the bustling square, Sam spotted a girl his age sitting quietly by the fountain, sketching in her notebook. Her calm concentration amid all the chaos told him she might be perfect for this adventure. Sam asked, "Are you drawing the clock tower?" Naya looked up with a warm smile, explaining she was capturing how lonely it looked without its voice. Both children found someone who truly understood. Sam showed his grandfather's compass, while Naya shared her bird sketches. They discovered both had noticed the same strange patterns, confused timing for people, and worried flying for the village's feathered friends. Realizing they shared the same curiosity, Sam and Naya decided to investigate together. Sam's mechanical skills and climbing ability would combine perfectly with Naya's understanding of animals and nature's mysterious ways. Hand in hand, they walked across cobblestones toward the ancient tower. With each step, the massive stone structure grew taller and more mysterious, its weathered walls holding secrets locked away. At the tower's base, they discovered something amazing. The ancient wooden door, locked for 50 years according to village stories, now stood slightly open with warm golden light shining mysteriously from inside. With excited but nervous hearts, Sam pushed the heavy door wider. Ancient hinges creaked musically, welcoming them inside. Before them stretched a magnificent spiral staircase, winding upward into intriguing shadows and golden sunlight. Step by step, they climbed the ancient stairs. Sam's toolbox clinked softly while Naya's binoculars bounced gently. As they climbed higher, mysterious chirping sounds grew stronger, suggesting they weren't alone in this building. Halfway up, Naya stopped at a narrow window to catch her breath. From this height, she could see flower gardens, winding streets, and confused villagers below. Their familiar world looked magical. Continuing their climb, the chirping became much louder and clearer. It sounded like a small family having animated conversations in bird language. The children exchanged excited glances, knowing something special awaited them. After hundreds of steps, they reached a wooden door decorated with musical notes and clock gears. The chirping echoed all around them, and warm golden light seeped underneath. Their mystery's answer waited beyond. Sam opened the door, and both children gasped in wonder. The magnificent bell chamber held an enormous bronze bell, but most amazing was the beautiful robin's nest built perfectly in the bell's curve. The mother robin seemed calm and unafraid, tilting her bright head curiously at the young visitors. She chirped what sounded like a friendly greeting, making both children feel she was trying to communicate. Watching Melody's gentle chirping, Sam and Naya understood the situation. The robin family had built their nest where the bell needed to swing, so any chiming would shake their home dangerously. Tick and Tock, 2 baby robins, peeped softly from their cozy nest. Their tiny yellow beaks opened wide, looking at visitors with curiosity. Too young to fly, they needed protection from any danger. Sam examined the bell's ancient mechanism with his grandfather's compass as guide, studying gears and springs that kept time for centuries. Naya observed the robin family, sketching their behaviors and interactions carefully. Sensing the children's concern, Melody sang the most beautiful, haunting melody they'd ever heard. Her song told how she'd searched the village for the safest place to raise her precious babies. As Melody's song echoed through the chamber, Sam's eyes lit up with brilliant inspiration. Looking at bell carvings, his compass, and the nest, his mind raced with creative possibilities for everyone. Sam stepped forward excitedly, explaining his idea. What if we built a special platform to gently lift the nest when the bell rings, like a tiny elevator for Melody's family, safe and gentle? Naya added thoughtfully, we could use natural materials, bird's love, soft moss, willow branches, and beautiful flowers. The platform would feel like home, not scary machinery, making them comfortable and safe. Suddenly, golden sparkles filled the air as a gentle voice spoke. Hello, young friends. The tower's guardian spirit, Mr. Clocksworth, materialized before them, appearing as a kindly elderly gentleman with twinkling eyes. Mr. Clocksworth explained he'd watched over the village for 200 years through joy and sorrow. When Melody chose his bell as sanctuary, he chose silence rather than disturb her family's peace. Melody chirped a melodious response, and Mr. Clocksworth nodded understandingly. He confirmed she'd chosen the safest spot in the village, and he wanted her family to feel welcome while serving the community. With twinkling eyes, Mr. Clocksworth declared their solution the most wonderful idea he'd heard in 2 centuries. Their plan honored both village needs and the Robin family's rights to safety and sanctuary. With everyone's approval, Sam and Naya began gathering materials. Sam selected precise tools from his toolbox, tiny screwdrivers, miniature gears, and measuring instruments for perfect accuracy in their delicate construction project. In her magical garden, Naya collected natural materials, soft emerald moss, flexible willow twigs, rainbow-colored flowers, and downy feathers naturally shed by grateful birds, visiting her family's beautiful sanctuary over the years. Back in the bell chamber, they worked together with Mr. Clocksworth's guidance. Sam's mechanical expertise combined with Naya's artistic touch, while the ancient spirit provided wisdom about integrating new and old systems. Throughout construction, Melody watched with growing trust, tilting her head as each component was added. She chirped encouragement while Tick and Tock peeked out curiously, their eyes wide with fascination. With trembling hands and racing hearts, they prepared for the first test. Mr. Clocksworth stood ready while Melody settled confidently on the platform with her babies, showing remarkable trust in their work. The platform gently lifted the nest to safety as Mr. Clocksworth activated the bell. The bronze bell swung slowly, creating a deep, resonant chime while keeping the Robin family perfectly safe above. As beautiful chimes echoed across Willowbrook for the first time in weeks, confused villagers looked up with pure joy. Children cheered, adults hugged with tears of happiness, celebrating their timekeeper's return. In following weeks, the system worked flawlessly. Every hour, the gentle mechanism lifted Melody's nest with smooth precision. The Robin family began looking forward to their regular magical journeys through the air. As spring turned to summer, Tick and Tock grew strong under their mother's care. Soon they were ready for flying lessons, using the platform as perfect launching pad for their first flights. Word of their remarkable solutions spread throughout the village and beyond. Sam and Naya were celebrated as heroes, but their greatest reward was knowing everyone could be happy and safe together. Next spring brought wonderful news. Melody found a mate and welcomed new babies to the tower's sanctuary. The platform system easily accommodated the expanded family, creating a multi-generational bird haven. Their innovation inspired other communities facing similar challenges. Sam and Naya taught adults how to balance mechanical needs with wildlife protection, spreading their message of compassionate engineering and respectful coexistence. Mr. Clocksworth's gratitude grew deeper each season. Having Robin families as residents brought new joy to his duties, while the children's visits provided the human friendship he'd missed during solitude. Willowbrook settled into a new rhythm honoring tradition and innovation. Hourly chimes returned punctuality to daily life, while protecting innocent creatures added deeper harmony to every bell toll across the streets. Through changing seasons, the platform proved reliable and adaptable. Autumn leaves were cleared gently, winter warmth kept nests comfortable, and spring brought fresh flowers Naya added for beautiful natural decoration. When fierce storms threatened the tower, their system faced its greatest test. Wind howled and rain drove through windows, but the mechanism operated smoothly, protecting Melody's family through the dark night. On their first anniversary, Sam and Naya organized a village celebration. The entire community gathered to honor both their timekeeper's restoration and the protection of innocent creatures who'd created this crisis. Inspired by success, they created more animal-helping inventions: bird-safe windows for homes, wildlife corridors for village expansion, and feeding stations operating in harmony with natural foraging patterns throughout the community. As teenagers, Sam and Naya taught younger children about engineering, nature observation, and creative problem-solving. Their story became school curriculum, inspiring new generations of innovative thinking and compassionate community service. Their solution became a worldwide case study in engineering schools and environmental programs. It proved young minds could find breakthrough solutions serving multiple needs when technical skills combined with emotional intelligence. The adventure transformed both children unexpectedly. Sam discovered mechanical interests were most fulfilling when helping others, leading to assistive technology careers. Naya became a wildlife illustrator and conservationist, protecting nature's beauty. The Willowbrook Clock Tower became famous as a symbol of innovative problem-solving and community cooperation. Visitors from distant places came to see the mechanical marvel, protecting wildlife while serving humans. Years later, adult Sam and Naya returned to find the platform still operating perfectly, maintained by new generations who'd learned their story and continued the legacy of caring innovation. Mr. Clocksworth, with decades more experience hosting mechanical precision and natural life, became a wisdom repository about balancing different needs while protecting vulnerable lives and serving community requirements responsibly. The Willowbrook model inspired adaptations in towers, church bells, and civic buildings worldwide. Engineers and conservationists developed guidelines creating compassionate engineering that prioritized care for all living creatures. Willowbrook established a museum celebrating innovative problem-solving with their platform as centerpiece. Visitors observed the working mechanism while learning about inclusive design, considering all affected parties in solutions. Success led to a research station studying human-wildlife coexistence in developed environments. Scientists worldwide came to study not just mechanical solutions, but community processes, enabling such remarkable innovation. Climate change brought new bird species needing different protection types. Current village children, inspired by Sam and Naya's legacy, adapted the system for changing environmental conditions, proving good ideas evolve. As sunset painted Willowbrook golden, the tower chimed evening's hour with beloved voice. Each chime now carried deeper meaning, celebrating harmony, innovation, and promises that creativity and compassion solve any challenge.